Cheers, brother. Happy Friday. You do that every... I bet if you go back to every small...
cheers to the audience.
No, and then you go,
Because it's delicious.
Because it's the ASMR.
Because it is. You can hear the ice cubes. ASMR. Because the audience chose a drink that we're here to enjoy. Unlike the poison you tried to feed me a week ago.
That was your punishment.
No, for what?
You didn't show up for like 3 of them in a row.
I bet you over the last month we have the same attendance.
Yes, but at least I tell you when I'm not going to be here. No. Hold on.
This week I counted on you on Tuesday and you weren't there. I even told them you'd be there.
That was that was just because I was...
You were even in Austin.
I was, but I hadn't slept. Like, literally hadn't slept since Sunday night.
So before you say anything, you didn't tell me that one either.
That was one. Do you know how many I have? Do you know how many of these? I'm like, hey, Matt, can we film like 30? Yeah, and I walk by and you're in a meeting. I can count plenty.
I bet there's the same. There's no pictures on the scorecard.
Everyone comment below what you think.
What's
they
our
said to
drink
me,
today?
Moscow Mule. I love a good old Moscow Mule. They're good. One of my favorite drinks is a cocktail.
It is delicious.
It's a good cocktail drink.
It's refreshing after a just freaking bonkers day.
Oh, yeah.
Freaking bats. I love Halloween. It's an oldie but a goodie meme.
Yeah. That's good.
You know, some would say it was a lot of fun.
I might not have DWAC'd, but I whacked the D's of all the short sellers today. Ayo. Wait, that's not right. I didn't say that.
Boy.
I did not say
Anyways,
that.
it was bonkers out there. We talked about, we were on yesterday, right? We talked about DWAC. It was going to gap because there's a cult-like following of 80 million people.
Yep.
And it did. And just crazy. It hit 175 was the high. Monster pullback. Crazy opportunity. And then DWAC and PHUN, PHUN, we'll go over them all. But like just spurred the market. Roland actually described it beautifully today. He's like, it's like the market's like a dead person. And then they have that like last like twitch. Because like it just sparked everything. Like every stock that's run in like the last 6 months ran today. Like no correlation at all. They all just spiked. They all got crushed afterwards, but they all spiked.
They did all spike too. Like literally the most random shit today too. Like half of them, a lot of them started off as sympathies to DWAC and PHUN. And then all of a sudden, it was just random. It was like
everything.
Small, dude. But honestly though, because we have a lot of people in small cap rockets who are a little bit newer to trading. They weren't around for the last hot market, and people would be like, "Is this what the market was like back then?" I got thinking like, "Oh my god, this is what it was like in January, February." Because the illiquid stuff would just pop, like stuff that had no chart volume on the day would just pop because everything popped. It was like. As soon as volume came in, everyone chased. And so that was kind of like what today was like. There was a lot of really weird things that popped up like 50 cents and then just ripped like $4. It's crazy.
It was freaking crazy out there.
Love it though. Momentum's back, boys and girls.
It is. I think this is the real spark. We talked about this a lot in the office today because there's quite a few traders here. Like this is like the market's back.
This is 2021's SPI.
The market's back today. There's a lot of stimulus coming down the pipe. That comes out. It's like gasoline on a fire. And we're going to see some crazy, crazy shit.
Is there actually stimulus coming? Like, are there talks of more stimulus?
3.5 trillion. It's the biggest one yet. It's gasoline on the fire, dog.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, who knows where we'll be in 5-10 years. But, you know, the next 5-10 months should be pretty fun.
The plan is just make a lot of money in the next 5-10 months and then bail. Get to like Iceland or something. Like what's going to happen to Iceland? Other than they might go underwater.
It's possible.
Yeah, anything's possible.
So
anyway, let's get into some charts. It is Friday. It's Cocktail Friday. We're trying to relax.
Grab your cocktail.
Yeah, if you're drinking with us, the Moscow Mule.
And let's break down some charts here.
Alrighty. Let's start off with DWAC just because if you didn't see this, you probably have never traded a stock before, and that's fine. But this has been the hottest thing in the past 2 days. Talked about that gap up, had that parabolic push into open with the parabolic push for the halt up. It was like a 30-minute halt, I think.
It was crazy long.
Yeah, it was very long.
Which during that 30-minute period is
Scary.
it was scary, but that's when everything else started just going crazy.
No, but that's why it was scary though, because that
speculation.
was like, when is it going to unhalt? And if it unhalts down, we're fucked.
Yeah,
Oh,
usually-
sorry. Beep. Beep.
Usually the longest halts are like 10 minutes. So once I get past that 10-minute mark, that's when it starts
And
getting
the
a little
long ones like
scary.
15. I was scared it was not a circuit breaker.
Yeah, it was scary.
Um,
But like that's like a move of like short sellers though.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's not like short sellers are just screwed at that point.
yeah,
That's
no,
what that move
that was a margin call halt.
Yeah. So
Well, like literally.
even though there was a crazy amount of opportunity out there today, like if you weren't prepared, you didn't have a plan or even experience, like there's no guarantee you're gonna make money. There was a ton of opportunity, but just no guarantee of profits.
No, and we were just talking before this too. Like today, I know a lot of longs and a lot of shorts who lost a lot of money. Like,
Yeah.
because if you chase the wrong spots and nothing really worked well at the end of the day, if you didn't hit that morning momentum at the right spots as a long, you were screwed. And if you were caught early in any of these shorts or in any of these movers, you were also very screwed.
Yep.
So like today was definitely a lot of opportunity, but you had to be on point. Like this wasn't January, February of 2021 was like you could literally just kind of almost buy whatever.
Yeah.
It would probably go up for you. Today wasn't like that. Let's look at Fun Quick. Same story, parabolic. Basically, if you watched me and Roland's YouTube live today, basically just talking about how this was like rumored to have been a company that Trump's campaign worked with in like 2019. It somehow got linked to DWAC. Craziness.
Yeah, this is like literally textbook example of we have a sector leader,
Yep.
which was DWAC, and then we have PHUN, which
Yeah, we do have fun.
yeah, it was fun. I literally didn't even trade it. I kicked myself. I almost bought it $2 yesterday and just regret it so much.
I feel so bad. So me and Mark, Matt's brother Mark, we're talking to the trading office yesterday after, like right near closing. He goes, "Do you think fun's a good swing?" I was like, "No."
It's a good lesson though.
And honestly, I don't know. I didn't even realize this was something that was tied to Trump. If I'm
Yeah,
going to be completely
I think the news
honest.
came out a little like end of day or after hours.
Yeah.
But no, I was saying textbook example of how you have a leader and then like a secondary leader comes in. That's what PHUN was. That's how it went from $1 to $24, which is stupid.
What a wild unhold. This is, so if I'm going to be completely real, do you know what this chart reminds me of a lot right now? Is GROM from the first day of the run to a bigger extent. Same thing though, if you kind of like break down, like no one, I don't say no one, most of the volume came in after the bounce here. So if this holds up for the next few days, not expecting it to retest 24, but could be a fun push up into like this gap here to 14 or so. Definitely something I'm going to keep an eye on. But again, it's also still up 360% on the day.
Crazy.
So, all right, let's go over to GBHL for you. I know you nailed this one today.
Yeah, so this was my second biggest trade of the day. I think I left like 4 or 5K in on this one. Totally missed that opening spike right there. So the opening spike consolidation for like 10 minutes and then follow-up spike, that shit is gorgeous.
Oh, that's not what you hit?
I didn't even hit it.
I figured you hit here.
No, after the fake double bottom breakdown, I scooped up some shares
Right here?
right there.
Perfect. Oh, that's
I was
beautiful.
buying on
Right
dip,
here. Yeah.
and then I sold into like that last high, the triple top, because I was like, I've seen that. I've traded OTCs enough. I know exactly what's coming here. And I sold lots in like 4K. It was already up so much. Like, and that was the key to this trade. Like, I knew my expectations. I knew I missed the ideal entry. This was a potential, home run trade if you got in at that right time at like 9:35 or so. I mean, like that's 100% move in like 10 minutes, not even 10 minutes, but missed it. So I got a secondary trade, still locked in 4K on it. And it just got clobbered the rest of the day. So I stopped even watching it.
Very nice.
Main trade of the day was on SALM, which was on my watch list as a sympathy play because we talked about it yesterday. But I missed all these on the initial halts because I didn't want to chase. This one dipped and then held. That is gold for me. Gold.
Yep.
Bought it right there. 7,500 shares. Got the next halt up.
Oh, I didn't know you had that much size.
Yeah, baby.
That's why I guess that's why you made that.
7,500 shares. I sold at like, what was I say? 605 I sold?
Yeah.
So got the next, gave it a minute or two after the unhalt, sold at 605, ended up going to 682 after that. But once it halts like twice and like it starts to get real sketchy. So I locked in like 9K on that one. That was most of my day. I ended the day up just a little over 14,000. So
Beautiful.
my best day in a long time, my best week in a long time. I was green every single day this week. For those of you who counted MonoTrader out, he's back.
He's back.
He's back.
And better than ever. Cheers to
You already
that.
finished that? You're an animal.
You know what they say?
We might be pounding some more of these tonight, folks. After
Might
this
be.
week.
Might be. What are you talking about? Might
Great
be.
week.
No, we're not going to might be. We are going to be pounding more of these tonight.
Market's back. Let's have some fun. We've been talking about this for a long time. Basically, since we started Small Cap Recap.
Comment below if I should buy bottle service tonight.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
I also took a trade on SALM. I took 2,500 shares here at 420. Rode up into this halt, sold 1,000 at 5, bought another 1,000 at 460, and then sold into this push right here out of the halt up. I was happy with it. It was a good trade. Simply not as many shares as Matt, but I think I locked in about almost $4,000 on that one. GROM was my biggest trade today, although I piked out a lot of it early. Where were we? Right.
Yeah, I missed GROM. I was looking for the same thing on SALM as GROM, and it just didn't do it. There wasn't that pullback wasn't quite there.
No, well, and that actually scared me out of a lot of my shares.
It didn't pull back.
It didn't pull, and I know that sounds weird, but I personally have noticed. This is something I've definitely noticed more recently. The best unhalts dip pretty hard, not pretty hard, but hard enough where like you're either trapping some shorts in, who are like just trying to get in early, but you're not giving any buying opportunity if it's just going straight up. If that makes any sense. I wanted a harder dip or a little bit of consolidation. This candle scared me, so I took 6,000 shares here at 439, sold 4,500 here, right a little over 5, held the rest up till like 650s, or 620s, then 650s. Good trade. I locked in $5,000 on that one, I think. Where else were we? Mark was a good little end of day scalp for me.
Ooh, what a squeeze after hours too.
Oh, rats. Yeah, I had 20,000 shares here from 178. Unfortunately, I sold. It was this to me. So this is the daily chart on this one. Don't even know why this was running, but it was a bounce trade. Daily bounce. Normally, those do run into a bit of overhead resistance. So I played with that in mind. And I sold into like the 190s because I was just expecting a nice little scalp here. Level 2 is super heavy. Like the ask was massive this whole way up, even through here. It was weird, but ended up being really nice. I guess I really piked out on it. Now looking back at it, that would have been a...
Say the 22nd?
Yeah.
I don't know. Last night they filed that S3. I'm sure that has something to do with it.
Oh.
But it's very weird. Didn't run until the afternoon.
That is bizarre. And then PROG, I actually got chopped up quite a bit on this. I lost about $2,000 in this chop, but I was also oversized right here. Right here. And I got chopped out on this dump, chased it here, sold on this dump. So.
But this is a great example of like a stock that wasn't related. It just ran recently.
Yep.
And DWAC ran, PHUN ran, and everyone was like, oh, PROG's running now.
No, literally.
For like literally no reason, it ran.
And kind of similar with Mark. I know they actually had news, but like this is not related to any of those stocks.
But it's hot, baby.
But it's hot. No, I love it. I love it. Man, look at that.
Did you say how much you ended the day?
12,500.
Factor and rolling, we're at what, like 35?
Yeah, about $35,000 on the day for the StocksToTrade office.
Let's go.
Yeah, what a day.
We finished the drink, but cheers to y'all.
We can squeeze out one more sip.
In the words of Timothy Sykes, 35K a day keeps the real job away.
Yeah, I'd say so. Although
mathematics would say so too.
If you lose 35K in a day, you don't want to do that. That's a goal that we have not to do.
Not every day is created equal, but today's opportunity was off the charts.
Yeah, and realistically, this probably heats the market up for another week or two, and then we'll kind of gauge momentum from there. But it wouldn't shock me if this was that push we need for a hot November, hot December. Oh, the heating up of November, maybe a little slow for a week or two near the holidays, then December, January, February.
Absolutely.
I'm glad we had this. I was getting a little nervous.
If you struggled today, you didn't make money today, made bad trades today, get in small cap rockets. Now's the time.
Now is the time.
Now's the time. The trades are there. The plans are there. The community's there. There's not a better community on the planet. There's not two better long traders in the world. There are.
There are better long traders in the world
that are willing to take the time to explain our thought processes, our trades, share our ideas, and just be there. it doesn't exist.
I would actually agree. Like, I do think that me and Matt as a duo, and Papa as well, he's not on the show, we do a really, really great job at taking time to really, like, it's a very personal kind of connection in that room. It's very personal. You ask a question, you're getting a detailed answer.
Yeah.
Love it. Like, it's great. And not a lot of traders do that.
No, they don't.
And that's why we're here.
That's why we're here. So come in there, learn from us, be better than us, and we'll buy you a drink.
Will we?
That's a challenge. You can buy us a drink.
There we go. It's like, why are we going to buy him a drink?
Yeah. So thanks for watching Cocktail Friday. Cheers one last time. But before you go, make sure you like, subscribe. There'll be a link for Small Cap Rockets for anyone who's not in there. Check it out. Click it. Join us. I can't wait to see you on Monday.
Can I close this out?
Yeah. The opportunity, I was just going to say the opportunity is not done yet. So you might have missed today, but there's plenty more coming.
And in the words of Midland, people say I've got a drinking problem, but I've got no problem drinking at all.
Cheers to that.
We hope you guys enjoyed that last video. Thanks so much for watching and being a part of the StocksTrade community. We wouldn't be here without you guys. Be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Our goal is to hit 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year, but we can't do it without your help. So if you enjoy what we're putting out and want to hear more, be sure to hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys in the next video.